up, everybody? Baker X Dickhead here, and gonna talk about a little bit of some shit today. So obviously, any of you guys with a YouTube channel or have seen any news about YouTube channels has noticed that YouTube went ahead and fucking dicked out all their smaller creators on the platform. Let me just go ahead and tell you about that, and maybe a few little tips on what you could do to hit that threshold if you're somebody that's serious about YouTube, that uploads consistently, and yada 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 yada. So YouTube went ahead and updated their threshold to 4,000 hours watch time and 1,000 subscribers needed within a year. Which you're like, fuck, 4,000 hours, fuck! But really that equates to about 80,000 views for a year and then 1,000 subscribers. Now, the thing about YouTube, and what anybody who's made a YouTube channel knows, is your first 1,000 subscribers is literally the hardest subscribers to get, because those are the subscribers that you're showing your worth to, that have seen you from your very beginning, that are like, you know what, I like this dickhead, I'm gonna hit subscribe and follow up on this bitch. And you know, that's how it all rolls down for you. Then it becomes a snowball effect. If you guys want to know how hard YouTube is today, go back in time to basically like the beginning of motovlog times, and it was nearly impossible to get partnered. So I will say that the 80,000 views and the 80,000 views and the 1,000 subscribers isn't the worst thing. Yeah, it's a fucking shitty roadblock, but I can see where they're going with this. It totally will help all those stupid fucking little shit channels on YouTube that just make a bunch of, they just have a mass download. They go to keepvid.com, download MP4 of a bunch of somebody's popular videos, re-upload them on their channel. You'll see them on the trending page all the time. And when their channel meets that murky little fucking nothing to get AdSense, sure enough, they just steal their videos and make money off other people's shit. And it fucking sucks dick, I guess, enough for YouTube to actually want to do something about it. And I ain't gonna fucking take Logan Paul and shit out of the equation, because I already know that's what fucking made this shit get expedited to happen on YouTube, because that literally was talked about by fucking damn near everybody on the internet that has anything to do with the internet. And I can pretty much guarantee that that backed YouTube up into an even bigger corner, and they're like, fuck, we gotta get this shit, damn, this road's fucked. They're like, damn, we gotta get our shit fixed ASAP. But if it makes you guys feel any better, I had fucking 265 subscribers from 2007 to 2012, and I wasn't making a damn dime, because it wasn't even until after motovlogging, after gaining a little following, that I even knew that you could even make money on the internet. I didn't even know that was a thing. So I gotta be thankful, at least to myself, that that I started at a time when I did, when it wasn't even a thing to think about. Oh, I can maybe grow a channel, start making some money now. I'm gonna go ahead and rip up to the front right here, which I guess didn't help because there's a fucking semi-truck. It wasn't until just a few years ago until monetization and making money on YouTube became such an easy thing. And sadly, like everything in the world, when something happens and something's good for somebody, they're gonna take advantage of it. And fucking blows that the world's like that and people are like that, but it fucking happens. And I know people are gonna want to say, oh, it's easy for you to say, you only do your channel. You gotta remember, my channel's from 2007. I didn't even get 1,000 subscribers until like 6-7 years after my channel was made. It wasn't until I started putting out motovlogs, which is what? Original content. And at the time, it wasn't even nearly as saturated as it is now. There was just nothing but just a handful of motovloggers on the internet, which was, it was easy, you know, once your shit caught across and I was going enough times, it was just like perfect. And you know, I guess it caught on, and that's what YouTube is. Fuck you. That's what that crow's saying right now. Go ahead and hit up this cunt stop real quick. We'll be right back after these messages. Chill.
Pets, the pottery that grows.
They're fun.
Yeah.
They're green.
Yeah.
They're the greatest things you've ever seen.
Yeah.
Soak your
Chill.
spread the seeds, water, and watch it grow.
Chill.
I want a
Chill.
puppy for my school.
I want a
Chill.
guy for the office.
I want a
Chill.
tree with a color-changing starlight.
Chill.
Pets, the gift that grows.
Yeah.
Damn, went in there to return some whack game. Found this hidden gem. How many of you remember this? This shit's OG, and I actually don't have the original version, so had to add that to the collection.
Yeah.
Now back to the subject at hand. Now some ways from my views, because you know I have an analytics, aka analytics, and obviously I've been doing YouTube for literally over a decade. So from my opinion, I'd say that the best bet, and this can only work for I guess a select few YouTubers, but best bet is to keep going with your videos. I'd say, because it all matters about retention time. See, I can't be creative for you, but you know, if you can make longer creative videos where people will actually sit through them, you will literally hit that watch time in no time. Because one person sitting through a long video is that many more added minutes onto your little thingy-majigger, your limit thing that YouTube's keeping account of, and it helps that much. Unless you're a vlogger and you're putting out a bunch of like 5-10 minute vlogs, you know, unless your vlogs are highly edited, you should be able to put a lot of those out. But damn, I just said that Canadian as fuck, didn't I? Put a lot of those out, but at the expense of, I would say, not too many people are gonna click on a bunch of random ass vlogs. You know, obviously that's what I do, but I don't expect each of my videos to get millions of views and shit. But if you're one person putting a lot of heart and soul into one long video, in my opinion, I think, you know, depending on how awesome and creative that video is, I feel like that would help build your retention time fast. But if you got a consistent following, you got numbers that are kind of consistent every month, keep doing what you're doing. Vlogging, motovlogging, fucking fingering your belly button on camera, whatever it is. Bottom line of what I'm getting at here is everything adds up. Numbers add up. Unless you upload and literally get 0 views at all times with everything you put on the internet, then you're gonna hit that, especially in a year. So just think of that. That's under 10,000 views a month that you need. But I will say, I ain't giving them the benefit of the doubt though. I will say it should help when you do hit that threshold, start making more of a consistent bit of money. Because I'll say even big channels right now aren't making literally dick. Almost every channel on YouTube, what they were making last year, they're making literally 50% of this year and 2017. It was the March of 2017, and that's when all that shit about like ads on racist videos came out. Fucked everything up. But that's that. But if you're getting those views and hitting that threshold, you should be able to be hitting them 1,000 subscribers too. Because if you're getting watched, that's people watching and being interested. That just means you just need a few % of those people to literally just click subscribe, and boom, there you go. And those of you that do creative shit like art and whatnot, do Patreons. You know, you're putting fucking awesome creative work out there, and I know those videos can't be uploaded that much. That's where Patreon comes in. And I guarantee you, a few people on Patreon supporting you will far exceed anything YouTube would have ever done for you. Guaranteed. You know, I see other motovloggers using it, and they seem to be doing fucking damn well with it. So, you know, that's always a viable option. And I think people at these times more than ever will understand that, want to support you, to help you out, and will be more than happy to do so. But just remember, YouTube was hard as fuck back then to ever even get to the point of making money, so don't feel overly discouraged about this. Because yeah, it's a shit threshold that's kind of holding back for the smaller guys, but just stay consistent with it, and that shit should roll in and shit should get better for you. There's two cops here and no one wants to pass them. What I think YouTube should have done though is all the AdSense you guys that's been trying to hit the last threshold added up, and then they just fuck you. I think it's only more than fair for them to at least pay out everybody that they just fucked over at least everything they earned. Now that's something I do agree on, and I am not gonna sit behind this fucking truck with all these tires sitting out. Hell no. But nonetheless, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of some insight, you know, help some of you that's been feeling discouraged. I follow a lot of you guys, motovlogger wise, on you know, social media, and I seen damn near every one of you guys getting hit with that. Just don't let that discourage you. But also, don't be making videos expecting to get money all the time, you know what I'm saying? Don't make YouTube a thing where that's the first thing you're thinking about. I can actually remember when I was riding down this road and was all tripping out, and I was like explaining the story like, guys, guess what? I got partnered. I can't believe it. And I remember it was a big deal to me back then. I was like, I got partnered, and fucking, I thought it was so crazy and cool that that's like a thing and blah, blah, blah. That was Maker Studios back then. And since then, they've like changed names like fucking 3 times and shit. Let's go ahead and fucking end on that subject right there. I'm gonna go get ahead and get me some fucking Bakers. I'm hungry as shit. Yeah. This is my restaurant right here. If you guys didn't know, Bakers. I opened this franchise way back when. No, I'm just playing. But it's kind of funny that I like Bakers a lot, and you know, Baker X Derek, it's fucking cool, man. It's fucking edgy, dude. And a few little quick tips extra. Start uploading your videos with no links in your video descriptions. If you guys have noticed lately, I've been putting nothing in my video descriptions and putting them on pinned comments. There's a reason I've been doing that. I noticed YouTube ain't fucking false flagging my channel as much when I do that. So somebody's telling me you got links and certain words in your descriptions, even obviously certain words, but I think just all let alone like just shit in your fucking description, YouTube just fucks it. So who? What's up, man?
All right. Well, see you later.
So, you know, if your videos are getting like hit with that demonetization, you're like, what the fuck did I do? Start doing that. Another thing, put lowercase letters in your titles. You put all caps, high probability you're about to get fucking false flagged. So, and for some reason, every time I'd use end cards and shit, I'd get hit. Not saying that's a thing not to do, but you know, it's a thing to think about. And yeah, just wanted to make this video to help any of you out feeling discouraged and shit. Let you know it ain't gonna be all that bad. It ain't the end of the world. It sucks, but just stick with what you're doing. You know, change it up a little bit. Maybe try some of those tips I got if nothing's working out for you, and just stick it out. You know, I promise you, like it shouldn't be that hard if you got some, you know, some semi-creative shit going on. But nonetheless, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. All links in the description if you want to support your boy with anything, or actually not the description. I'm fucking myself. Pin comment below. And as always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the fuck out of that like button, and you guys have yourselves an amazing motherfucking day. Chill.
Hey ho, Silver! Away!